Right, apologies, guys. Unfortunately, what we had then was a bit of a nightmare. Unfortunately, while I was getting the screenshots, we had an error code come up on the game, so I'm guessing it had something to do with the lobby glitch and everything like that. The game just completely shut down, shut off the stream. But there is going to be a restarted lobby, so we haven't missed any of the action, thank God. But it does mean that we have to restart the stream. Okay, so we have just been sent our invite back to the session. Lovely stuff. Right, we are back in. It is going to be a custom grid as well. Hopefully everyone will start on the same tires that they selected. And we can hopefully get this race underway. As we are just waiting for everything to be sorted. However, we did get told that it was going to be rain at the end. Now, with this custom weather thing, it can make the rain come a little bit earlier or a little bit later than the first game would have. So we are just waiting. Waiting to see what waiting for the go ahead, really. That's what we're waiting for. But you know, while we're waiting, we'll go back to asking the chat questions like how was your weekend. Frankie did say something about the football. So Frankie, what went on with the football? But Ghost Recon incredibly happy with his first ever pole position, and you are, mate, you should be absolutely ecstatic about it. Was a very good lap. What we got? We got a new lobby host this time in Jasper, so hopefully we will not see any more issues. We're still missing DRS Aqua planning. everyone is ready in that. But guys, DRS aquaplaning. Oh, he's disqualified. Oh, okay, right, sweet. No worries. I thought we was missing someone, but we are not. So we're getting ready to go into this. Frankie in the chat. Here we go again. Yep. Hopefully this this time we can get through the race. Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. I'm not sure if we're going to have the formation lap on again. I didn't actually look to see. But it might be a little bit of a surprise. Let's race. Absolutely. Now I am quickly gonna check the previous stream just to make sure everyone is on the tires that they originally were on. So let me just bring that up 2 seconds. Okay, so we're looking for mediums on Invictus, Sven, Swip, McDutchface and Stevo. Hards on Ibo, softs on everyone else. So that's what we are looking for. And there has been a bit of a change. Swip is on the wrong tyre, as is Stevo, who has opted to go on the hards. So Swip and Stevo not on the tyres that they were on previously, which is unfortunate. And Slayer also another one. So we got 3 guys who have not started on the tyres they were originally on. As I believe that is Swip in the chat saying the game put him on sauce even though he selected mediums. Yeah, you'll have to save your footage. You have to save your footage, Swip, and hand it to the stewards to prove it. But the big story is Slayer, who qualified 3rd on a set of softs, is on a set of mediums right now. Me personally, I think everyone should be on the tyres that they originally wanted. Obviously outside the top 10 you have free choice of tyre compound, but it's good sportsmanship to start on the same tyres you originally wanted to start on. Okay, so we are here, ready to go, and we got those 5 red lights counting down, and they are out, and we are underway here for the Dutch Grand Prix, and it looks like a very good start there from Ghost Recon. We do have the timing glitch once again, as we got Slayer, who was ghosting momentarily, as we are just running through the order, as we got Maverick looking around the outside of Camke. That is a brave move, side by side between Camke and Slayer, but Slayer able to hold off on that. And we got Cloud and Philip side by side through that fast right-hander, and that was fantastic to see the Alfa Romeos battling also for what I believe is going to be P14 side by side still between the Alfa Romeos. And there we go. I think that squabbling will continue on for a few more laps, but we're going to go back up towards the front as Alt Maverick is dangerously close to the back of Camke. As Ghost Recon actually dropping a lot of positions here. Oh nope, it is just a bit of a glitch. So back with Alt Maverick and Camke side by side once again. Ghosting is Camke, and we have blue flags being waved. Okay, I think the blue flags may have gone now, but we had blue flags being waved, and that is not what you like to see. But at the moment, Ghost Recon is still leading with Nelson second, United Bosnia in third. Slayer, as we got Maverick's racing the wrong way. Oh, heartbreaking for the man in the Haas. Heartbreaking for Alt Maverick. As in the chat we have Frankie saying Slayer penalty for the mediums. I think he will end up with a penalty at the end of this race for that, but once again we got blue flags out. So we got Invictus down the inside of Dave. Please lads, keep it clean. A little bit of wheel banging between the pair of them, and Invictus smartly backs out of that. Doesn't try it down the inside. Very easy to make contact there and spin off. Meanwhile, Swip trying to close up to Cloudy. Cloud. Swip, another one who wasn't on the tyre that he was originally on, but he put in the chat that the game just put him on softs. But back up towards the front, Niles is all over the back of Ghost Recon. And this is for the race lead. It's all about this exit. Can the Red Bull get the better exit? He does appear to have the slightly better exit, but DRS wide open now. He's going to look to the outside. Oh, not a lot of room there, but he's still going to try and hold it around the outside, but unable to get it done. United Bosnia is back there lurking around as well, and these two need to be careful. Any opportunity Bosnia gets, he may end up taking two places for the price of one. As Ghost Recon doing a fine job right now in holding first place. Meanwhile, Invictus has managed to get past Dave, so Invictus now up into 9th. As we got Smitsky all over the back of Camke. Jasper, who qualified in the unlucky P13, is sitting in 8th right now, so maybe the luck is changing. But once again, look at this, Niles absolutely pushing Ghost Recon there through the final sector. As I said, it is all about the exit. It's all about this speed. DRS wide open. He has absolutely cruised past the Haas there. And both of them running incredibly low on ERS. And look at United Bosnia. 80% in the bag. compared to these guys on 20, as Niles actually has got himself back up to 40. But United Bosnia doing a fantastic job there. Slayer, I think he is going to take a penalty for this, because he is on the mediums when he qualified inside the top 10. We still have Smitsky all over the back of Kamke. Invictus has managed to get past Jasper for 8th place. Ghost Recon, he's looking down the inside. Lovely overhead angle there from the broadcast camera as he tries down the inside. Can't get the move done though. So he's going to have to wait for DRS. The helicopter shot doing us well there. Closes right up under braking. And now this battle has just got a little bit extra spice there as we on board with United Bosnia, who clips that inside curb and almost loses the car there. That's not something you really want to do. But he's able to hold on and he can continue as he is. He has lost a little bit of time though. Ghost Recon kicking up a little bit of grass up ahead. But right now is Linus Stern with these guys in the top 3. Slayer still just off him. And we got Smitsky still looking at the back of that Mercedes as DRS is open on the Ferrari, but he's not close enough to make any sort of move there into the chicane. And it looks like Niles has actually managed to pull out a bit of a gap. We're going to go back on board with Smitsky as he has the overspeed, and he is going to be side by side into turn 1. Tries to swoop around the outside. Kamke with the shorter run tries to fight it, but can't, and that is the Ferrari up into 6th place. Good move there. Meanwhile, we got McDuttrace, Alt Maverick and Flip tussling it out for 14th, as it looks like Alt Maverick had a little bit of a look down the inside there. Not an ideal place to make a move, but further up the road from these guys we have Swipper, Cloudy Cloud and Sven, Dave and Jasper in a nice little 5-way battle for the tail end of the points, as Alt Maverick looks like he's may have made the move, as McDuttrace losing a few positions there, and Dave now getting past Jasper into the chicane, and that may have been a bit of a mistake because now Dave does not have DRS to help him defend. Gonna stay on board with Jasper, who's got a much better run out of that final corner. DRS is going to help him. Oh my god, they pincered. They have pincered together. Jasper, Dave and Sven colliding 3 wide. I think, honestly, if you have to place blame there, I think it might have to go to Jasper. It's because Jasper really didn't acknowledge the fact that there was 2 cars on his left. I mean, Dave definitely not at fault from my understanding. I mean, there's nothing he could do. He's got a car on his left and a car on his right. Absolutely nothing he could do. Sven, you could say maybe shouldn't have been there, but he did have a car's width, but that car's width kept getting closed in because Jasper squeezing across to really squeeze Dave there, but Sven the big loser out of it. as we have the VSC is about to end, and we are back racing once again. Dave trying to get a good launch on the restart. United Bosnia has dropped a lot of time to Niles and Ghost Recon there, so not a good VSC for the man in the Renault. But it was a good VSC restart there for Ghost Recon, because he is now a good bit closer to Niles than what he was, as Cloudy Cloud gets past Dave. So I wonder if Dave's made a mistake somewhere, because he's dropped a second to Jasper. Any front wing damage on the Ferrari? Doesn't look like it, as we got Swip right behind Dave now. And a very, very late move there from Swip, absolutely bunny hopping over the curbs there to try and make that work, but does give the position back to Dave. I think Swip might have just missed his braking point, but with DRS wide open now, he is just going to cruise straight on past. And now Dave sitting down in 12th place, as Alt Maverick is trying his best to close back up. He is dragging Stevo along with him, and that could be a blessing in disguise from the man in the Racing Point, because on those hard tyres he is going along into this race. As we got Swip now all over the back of Cloudy Cloud. And Cloudy Cloud's made a mistake. He's gone a bit deep. A little bit of contact between the two of them. A little bit more contact between them. And Cloudy Cloud's the one who actually gets the DRS there. So Swip is now a bit defenseless, but Dave does not attempt any sort of move there. Smart from Dave. Doesn't want to risk his race on that. And look at Alt Maverick now on the back of these guys, as Jordan is the first soft runner into the pits. He is opting for the hard tyres, and here we go. Alt Maverick DRS wide open on Dave, as Cloudy Cloud into the pits. Also Alt Maverick down the inside. He's going to be able to get that move done. Yes, he has. He has got that move done, and up into 10th goes Alt Maverick. Dave down in 11th now. And right now we have Slayer, who is going to be facing a penalty after this race. You know, qualified in the top 10, had to restart, and he's changed from softs to mediums. So he is definitely going to be getting a penalty after this race. Maybe a qualifying ban or something. I don't know, but time will tell, as we have a few gaps opening up now. So the race has started to open up slightly, as United Bosnia is into the pits. What's this going to be for? A set of hard compound tyres for the Renault. So we'll see how good this undercut works, if he can get closer to Ghost Recon and Niles. The closest battle we have on track is, in fact, this battle between Philip McDutchrace and Stevo, and that is for the final points paying position. In fact, there is one battle that is a little bit closer, and there's this one for P8 between Jasper and Swip, as it looks like Swip is the faster driver at this point, but Jasper doing well there to keep this Alfa Romeo behind for as long as he has. But he does lock up, goes a bit deep, and that could put him under pressure going into the chicane. As you gotta think, with 90% DRS, is Swip gonna have a look down the inside? No, he's not. He's gonna think better of it, as we have Slayer into the pits as well for a set of hards, as well as Niles. So Slayer put in the same kind of lap as the soft runners. Now we'll find out what that means later into the race. And Niles now comes out in third place, as United Bosnia has been jumped by Slayer actually. So Slayer currently in a net P3, as United Bosnia in a net 4th place. As we got Stevo, who started on those hard tyres. He's tracking along quite nicely, as our race leader is into the pit. So we're going to go on board with Niles to see if he can get that jump on the Haas, as Ghost Recon is in the pit. He's just been released. Where's Niles? Niles is there, and Niles is back into the race lead. Gets the jump on Ghost Recon, and I think gains a little bit of time for it. Yes, Ghost Recon now out of DRS, as Kamke trying to stick close, and it looks like Smitsky and Kamke and Swip may be looking at the soft to medium strategy, though they will have to take their tyres just a few more laps. But the advantage of the mediums to the hards is quite apparent in terms of pace. In fact, we have a closer battle. This one for P15. It's not for any points, but it is for pride, as Ibo just he just last flip go. So Ibo just jumping out of the way, and now we have United Bosnia on his teammate. This should be a relatively simple overtake down the inside. Job done. And Kamke actually opting out of the possibility of going on the mediums. He's pitted and chucked on the set of the hard compound tyres and has come out directly behind his teammate. So let's see if we're going to get any Mercedes civil war perhaps. Don't know, only time will tell, but if I was McDutch race, I would probably be, just shifting out of the way of my teammate here. He's not in the same race. Meanwhile, we got Jordan all over the back of Swip. This is for P7. And Jordan actually in a net 5th place. So Jordan doing fantastic here. As DRS wide open, he's looking down the inside, and that should be the McLaren now up into 7th. Although Swip is going to try and fight it, but he just does not have the grip. Those tyres are now towards the end of their respective life. This is the slowest that Smitsky and Swip will be in this race. I have a strong feeling that once they chuck on the mediums, depending on where they come out and if they stay out of trouble, they should be able to slowly start eking in that time to bring that gap down. And as you can see, with the gap between Invictus and Jordan there, the gap between them is getting a bit bigger. So 15 lap old mediums just as quick as actually Jordan's taken 2 temps out. And Smitsky has chucked on the medium, so Smitsky going soft mediums. Invictus is into the pits, and this will probably be for the hard compound tyres. And where is Smitsky? Where is Smitsky coming out to? He is going to come out in 6th place, just behind Jordan JT. And with those mediums, he is going to start to make some good progress on that position. I believe Smitsky could be a dark horse for a podium here. As we look to see if we got any battles going on. We have Cam K versus Steve-O. Steve-O yet to make his pit stop. He is on the hard compound tyres, and he has a choice now. He could pit this lap and go on a set of mediums and mirror what Smitsky is doing. He could take him a few laps more and still go on the mediums, or he could take him another 8 laps and maybe chuck on the sauce for the final 10 laps. That is the possibilities that Steve-O has to him right now. And Smitsky is closing in on Jordan here with those very fresh medium tyres. And Cam K looking down the inside of Steve-O, gets that move done. And up at the 7th goes Cam K. Sven on soft tyres gets past Invictus. So good going there from Sven, as we have the gap closed down to half a second between Ghost Recon and Niles. So we're going to stay on board with this one and see if Ghost Recon can make the move into turn 1. So he wasn't quite close enough there to make a move. And we have Slayer still 4.2 seconds back from Ghost Recon. In fact, he's just got that down to 3.9. 3.8 now. As we've got the yellow flag of Ibo, who I think just had a bit of a half spin. So Ibo struggling. Back up towards the front as we actually... Oh! A Slayer off into the wall! Slayer into the wall! Oh my god! Slayer into the wall, and that's effectively a race finisher right there. He's got so much wing damage. Surely from that. Yes, he's missing his entire left wing. Meanwhile, Smitsky over the back of Jordan on those mediums. And Smitsky needs to get this move done here and now. He does have a massive VRS advantage though. And that's going to be job done. But Slayer losing the back end, going off into the wall. And that has really set back the chances for Slayer to pick up a podium. But he is on a fresh set of mediums, so he should be able to still fight and get some decent points out of this, I'd say. But right now, Ghost Recon still all over the back of Niles for the race lead. Jordan is doing everything he can to keep with Smitsky, but he's teetering around 9/10 here, and he doesn't want to drop any further back than that. We got a few close battles going on. Invictus and Swip. Swip on those fresh mediums versus the fresh hards of Invictus. This is battle for 8th place, as it looks like, yes, Swip has managed to get past with DRS, as that battle between Ghost and Niles very close there at the same time, but it remains Niles leading this race as we are on lap 21 of 36. And we just had Slayer making his way past McDutch Chase for 11th. So Slayer still in the points. And looking at where he is, just because he's on fresh mediums and should easily get to the end on those tyres with some good pace on him, he could very well be looking to catch up to Alt Maverick, Invictus. Maybe not Swip, because Swip is also on the mediums, but could potentially get 9th place, I think. But once again, Ghost Recon close, but no cigar, as he is still all over the back of Niles, looking for that one opportunity, that one mistake. And it could come pretty soon, because Ghost Recon does have an ERS advantage over Niles, as Sven just managed to get past Flip for 13th place. Got a nice little battle between these two for 13th, as we're going to go back up towards the front. This is the closest battle that we have on track, and it is the battle for the race lead. Ghost getting very close there under braking, and Steve-O is into the pits now for his set of mediums. And he's going to come out just behind McDutch Chase, so he should be able to get past McDutch Chase pretty sharpish. And Slayer has got that gap down to 2.5 seconds between him and Alt Maverick. But Ghost Recon, it just seems that he just cannot get close enough on this main DRS straight. That penultimate corner is really starting to hurt the man in the Haas. So he's going to have to psych himself up to go again. But we're going to go on board with Steve-O, who is going to have DRS on McDutch Chase. Should close up in his final sector. And with the grip of those mediums, he should be close enough to make the move into turn 1. So we'll stay on board with this. In fact, we'll go to broadcast camera, why not? And there we go, he gets such a run there. He almost goes straight into the back of the Mercedes. But he gets the move done, and up into 11th is Steve-O. And we have this battle now to look forward to. Between Slayer and Alt Maverick. Alt Maverick on slightly worn hards and Slayer on very fresh mediums. The pace advantage of Slayer has is going to be immense, and you can see Invictus, he's only just up the road, so Invictus could be under pressure also, and 3 seconds up the road from them is Swip, so Slayer's got the pace, he can catch up to Swip here, although number of laps left are only 12, but now Slayer does have DRS on the man in the Haas, and you can see how much grip he has there as Sven gets himself past McDutchrace for that final point paying position. They're on lap 26 right now because we had a glitched lobby and had to restart it. So this race will go on just a little bit longer. And also, yeah, after the lobby glitched, I had an error code, so I had to restart the stream as well. That is what has happened. But Slayer, is he going to be close enough to make the move into turn 1? He moves to the inside. The Haas leaves him the room, but is able to sweep around the outside and keep that position for the time being. However, he is under some serious pressure from Slayer for 9th place, as Dave manages to get past Flip for 14th. Yeah, it's a pretty late one, but you know, we can't help glitch lobby and that, but it is what it is. But right now it's just a matter of time before Slayer gets this move done on Alt Maverick. Alt Maverick is catching Invictus as well, and if Alt Maverick can get within that DRS, maybe just keep Slayer behind him for one more lap, he may be able to snag DRS. In fact, no, he hasn't snagged it this lap, and I think that is game, set and match, because here goes Slayer now, sweeping past Alt Maverick for 9th place, and now he doesn't really have to do much to catch up to Invictus. But a big lock up there from the AlphaTauri. Massive lock up there for Slayer, as he is all over the back of Invictus already. And this will actually help Alt Maverick get Invictus as well. Just keeping with Slayer, keeping in that DRS. That's a bit of a wheel spin moment there for Slayer. We're actually going to go on board with Alt Maverick. I'm keeping my eye on that gap with Ghost Recon and Niles as well, because that has been teetering around that kind of region for a very long time. So it looks like Slayer may well get this move done here, as he will have DRS wide open. He's going to move to the outside. We're going to go on board broadcast camera. Is he going to be able to sweep it all the way around the outside? No, Invictus there defending well and keeping that AlphaTauri behind for the time being. On lap 28 of 36, Niles is still leading this race by just under 0.3 of a second, as these guys are in turn 1. Got United Bosnia in a lonely 3rd place right now. His nearest rival was Slayer, but Slayer lost the back end and had to make a 2nd pit stop. Though I think that might be a blessing in disguise, considering that he did start on the wrong tyre. As we got support for Smitsky in the chat. In fact, Smitsky is closing in on United Bosnia, so we may have a battle for the final step on the podium as well, as Invictus once again able to defend from Slayer into turn 1, and Slayer is running out of laps to get this done. He needs to not do anything rash. He needs to keep it calm, and Alt Maverick needs to be wary as well. We got this fantastic freeway battle for 8th place, and we have Niles and Ghost Recon goes straight into the back of Niles. Front wing damage perhaps on the Haas. No, he's managed to get away with it without any front wing damage, but that was contact. As soon as we go on board, we see a little bit of contact there between them, the two race leaders. And guys, it was confirmed that there is going to be some wet weather playing us at the end of this race, but I'm not sure right now. I'm not sure if we're going to see any, as Alt Maverick has actually managed to get past Slayer into turn 1 from the looks of it. Alt Maverick getting the move done on Slayer. Back up into 9th is Alt Maverick, and Ghost Recon once again. Can he get a better run maybe this time? He has got a better run. DRS wide open, but he's just not close enough. He has no ERS. Neither of them do. They have nothing in the tank. The clouds are coming over. Are we going to see any droplets of rain in the final 6 laps of this race? Time will tell. The track is looking a little bit greasy now. Alt Maverick, this is his opportunity now to get ahead of Invictus. Slayer, does he have wing damage? He's dropping back a bit. No, he doesn't. As Alt Maverick going to try around the outside Invictus. Smart to that as we go back up towards the front. As Ghost Recon there, very close to Niles as they go into the chicane. And now we're going to stay on board with this. We got to stay on board with this. These two have been this close this entire race. As Niles, that's a bit questionable. That's some double movements in my opinion, as I believe we've just seen a few droplets of rain there. It looked like we just had a few droplets of rain, I'm not sure. But we still got this freeway battle for 8th place. Smitsky is still closing on United Bosnia. There he is. Smitsky, can he get that final spot on the podium? And there's the rain. The rain is coming down. Is it going to be enough to even warrant a move? A Slayer has managed to get past Alt Maverick there. It's side by side. Oh lads, have mercy. As Alt Maverick jumps onto the curb, and that is not a curb you want to be hitting. Very easy to lose it there as the rain is falling. These guys have to be very cautious now of these curbs. The more the rain drops, the more these curbs are going to get slippery, as we still have Ghost Recon very close to the back of Niles. And that's the traction he needed. He needed that traction there out of that corner. Is he going to be close enough to try anything? No, Ghost Recon thinks better of it. Doesn't want to risk it. 18 points is a lot better than no points, but he gets very close on the braking there. Almost goes straight into the back of Niles. Now DRS wide open. Meanwhile, Slayer also very close, and now Smitsky's in DRS of United Bosnia. Now we got some battles going on, and it looks like Niles once again able to get a good final sector in to just keep himself ahead of Ghost Recon. Smitsky gonna have DRS, yes he is. So Smitsky is gonna start to close in on that Renault up ahead. But he's not close enough to make a move this time. Invictus, he is under pressure from Slayer and Alt Maverick. The battle for 8th is heating up. Slayer getting a little bit sideways there on the exit. Meanwhile, we have Stevo and Sven. The battle between the racing points for the final 2 points. And McDutchrace is only just there. So we have some battles left undecided here, as it looks like Smitsky is incredibly close to United Bosnia now, and this is the battle for the final step on that podium, as Stevo defends from his teammate, gets himself back as Invictus into the wall. As I just went on board with Slayer, we did hear a little bit of contact there, but Invictus into the wall, as it looks like McDutchrace has gone into the pits, and it looks like he's chucked on a set of very fresh mediums. Surely if you're going to chuck on any tyre, it would be the softs. But on lap 35 of 36 we are on now. Smitsky all over the back of United Bosnia. The medium tyres versus the hard tyres. The rain is still falling, and United Bosnia going very deep there. Let's open things up for Smitsky. Good traction out here, he could be on. That is a very good bit of traction there from the Ferrari. Is he going to be able to make this move? These guys being very, very cautious. You can see the throttle application there from Smitsky. Very gentle, very easy. She gets a little bit tail happy, and I think that might have just cost him it. That may have just cost him it, as, oh yeah, you can see he is really struggling out there now. As we come on to the final lap. Niles struggling. Ghost Recon, he's going to have a hell of a run here, but he doesn't have DRS. Is he going to try it? Down the inside, perhaps? Yes, a little bit of contact made between the two of them. Oh, they've come into contact again. Niles and Ghost. Oh, Niles is off into the wall. Oh my god. Niles, who has led almost every single lap of this race. United Bosnia has gone deep. It is Indus weather, but it is way too late to be making the pit stop on the Indus. However, Stevo could be in a fantastic position here. He might be able to get a couple of these guys ahead of him, but Ghost Recon takes the race lead on the final lap of this race, and now has the gap that he could afford a 3-second time penalty. United Bosnia under pressure from Smitsky. One mistake will decide this. And Smitsky there, oh, I think that was the mistake. That was the mistake. These guys are absolutely crawling around. We're going to go on board with Ghost Recon as he comes around the final corner. The man who started on pole position, who has the fastest lap, is Cloudy Cloud. But the man who started on pole position will take the race win. As we go back to this battle between Smitsky and United Bosnia. Look how tentative they're being in that final corner. Niles will come up in second place. United Bosnia does hold off Smitsky to keep that final podium spot, as we'll have Jordan JT crossing the line in 5th place ahead of Cam K Mum. Swip will come across the line in 7th place, as we're staying on board with Steve-O, because Steve-O on those inters, he may just about get his teammate. I'm not sure. This is going to be close. No, he's unable to do it, but he does get him on penalties. So Slayer finished in 8th, Maverick in 9th. Steve-O does get 10th, beats his teammate on penalties, and Dave will pick up that final point paying position. In 12th, fastest lap is Cloudy Cloud, who is outside of the top 12. And there we have it. What a finale to this race that we have had. Swip gets the driver of the day from the game. No retirements as well. That is fantastic to see. No safety cars. Thankfully, one VSC. And the American Ghost Recon on the top step of the podium, with the Red Bull of Niles and the Renault of United Bosnia flanking him on that podium. So run you through the results one more time. Ghost Recon wins the race ahead of Niles in 2nd, United Bosnia in 3rd, Smitsky with an impressive 4th place. Jordan, fantastic job from him, 5th place for the McLaren boy. As we got Cam K Mum in 6th, Swip in 7th, Slayer, who was on for a good result, may take a penalty, I'm not sure, because he was qualified in the top 10 on sauce, but then started on medium, so that will be something that the LOE steward will have to decide. But he does finish in 8th, Old Maverick in 9th, Steve-O in 10th ahead of his teammate in 11th, and Dave rounds out the points paying positions. Outside the points we have McDutch Flip, Jasper, Invictus, Cloudy Cloud and Sir Ibo rounding out the grid here for the Dutch Grand Prix. I think you'll all agree that that was a fantastic race from the lads in D5, and we look forward to seeing more fantastic races from them, as next week we will be at the Circuit Catalonia Barcelona for the Spanish Grand Prix. But until then, guys, I've been Everbring Mike. Don't forget to check out the other divisions that were on today: D1, D2, D3, D4, and don't forget to like and subscribe to keep up to date with everything LOE. But until next time, guys, we'll catch you again.